right, so we're here. Welcome to the Utah Outcast Secret Patron Show. We're going to make this one kind of quick. I, for one, am happy to have you guys join us. If you're hearing or seeing this, then you're either a serious badass motherfucker supporter or a guy who just waited a long time to consume this, or girl. Regardless, we're glad to have you. You know all the spiel. I brought the paint onto this panel tonight, but I've saved the worst for, well, not worst for last. I picked a random one because we didn't get to all of them, so fuck, I don't know. It's late. This week's clip is Glenn Beck. Doing his best, I told you so kind of shit that's going on. So
you just know how to treat us, don't you?
I push those right buttons. I mean, I'm the Comcast technical support guy. If I had flipped this down and rubbed my nipples and be like, "Oh, tell me again how bad this is." That's so sad.
Ringing the devil doorbell.
Yeah, so we're gonna let this play for a good chunk of it, and then we're just gonna jump in whenever we feel like it.
For years, I have been warning about what is coming this summer.
A new movie?
I have to be honest with you. When I was saying some of these things that sounded crazy all the way back at CNN and at Fox.
Because you are crazy.
I have taken an awful lot of heat from the media. The media's had a good laugh at my expense. Everybody has, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Including this show.
Because you're nuts.
We're kind of profiting from you being a fucking idiot.
You're nuts. But this would sound a lot better if he just started with, "In a world.
In this summer, coming to
this summer."
I will be honest with you, there were times, many times, that I would say, really? Really?
You can't see what he's gesturing to, but he's like looking up when he's doing this. He's like, really? Really, God? Really?
Really?
Yes.
God's a dick, dude.
Because he's getting direct messages from the mothership.
Can I just cover the news, tell a few jokes, and call it a day? Really?
You did that during your talk radio time, like with your Z Morning Zoo shit that you used to do.
And nobody listened to you then.
Nobody listened, but once you started getting all crazy, that's when people started paying attention.
You wouldn't know a joke if it was sucking on your nuts.
That's a lamprey, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, with his teeth.
But because... this is so... Say it anyway.
The camera's dollying.
Because he saved me, and because I know that I can never repay him back for that, because he literally saved my life, I made a promise to him. I will...
God. He's talking about... He's
God.
gesturing. God saved me. God saved me from...
Literally saved him.
Literally
saved him from the thing that he imposed upon everybody else, the thing that he needs to be saved from by killing himself and bringing himself back to life.
What was this literally? Because is he going to specify how God literally
saved him? Well, because he was... I think he was a drunk or something like that.
No.
Yeah, Ben Carson tried to stab a guy, but he didn't, but,
He literally tried to stab a guy.
Yeah, according to these guys, their use of literally.
Do what you want me to do. I will say what you want me to say. I will go where you want me to go. And so
can we go to Glenn Beck's house and put the chip in his tooth on Real Genius when they made Kent say, "Stop touching yourself," and he's like, "Oh, you can see that?" And they send him to the house with the big Jiffy Pop thing inside of it. Yeah, I watched a lot of 80s movies. I like Val Kilmer.
well, I have. And he put a warning message on my heart.
On your heart?
On your heart? How did you read it?
Let me see. Open that up real quick. Oh, well, yeah, it says warning may be full of assholes.
And I didn't understand a lot of it. The Restoring series came out of that. When we gathered in Washington, restoring honor. When we went to Jerusalem, restoring courage.
What?
Well,
I'm glad I have no idea what he's talking about here.
I have no idea. He didn't understand it. He didn't. He got a message, didn't understand it, so he just started doing shit.
He started doing things, because that's how cavemen reacted.
Thought, you guys. I had a thought that I should do a thing.
Was that thought inspired by God?
Definitely.
Sure. That's a definitive sure.
And God told Ben Carson and Ted Cruz and Donald Trump to run for president.
Every one of them.
And
all of them.
And Rubio. Don't forget.
And Rubio.
Oh, man. Did you guys hear Rubio's exit speech?
Oh, yes.
Holy shit. Could a guy invoke God more? I honestly don't know if you could.
He tried. as
ugh.
much as he possibly could.
Here at Dallas Cowboy Stadium, restoring love. I didn't know why I was.
When are you going to restore cuckolds? Can you restore those,
Restoring
please?
love. Hold on. Hold on. Restoring love. Not gay love, though.
No, just love.
No, just-
man
just-
on woman love.
Just the
That's
love.
that's the only kind
love-
of love that actually exists, right?
Yeah,
The love of the
according to them,
patriarchy.
Love of America.
No, the patriarchy.
Love.
Exactly.
Love
Just the patriarchy.
stinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's the only
That's-
love that really matters. The superficial kind.
The kind where it involves a penis and a vagina only.
Wait, no.
Sorry.
Submissive vagina.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, because
Right,
that's
you
the
can't
only
respect
kind
each
you
other
really want.
mutually as people.
Quivering.
Hey, don't you
Only
want
if-
quivering?
Only if you do it right.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about sheathing. I'm talking about quivering.
I'm saying, if a guy
Yeah,
does it right,
only if you do it right.
you're right.
Yeah. Shut up.
But then not all the time.
I even tried flower petals and it didn't work. Oh.
Oh, flower
doing
petals
those
are
things. I fought a lot of those things. I didn't know why we were doing them. They cost me millions of dollars to do. We lost money on them. We never gained ratings or anything else from them. It was
Well, that tends to be the thing that happens when you leave a media source to start your own independent thing. Ratings go out the fucking window. You
right.
know?
'Cause
Nobody
you're not
gives
getting
a
all the
shit.
Free advertising.
Yeah.
Jackass.
And you lost millions. How many millions did you make in return? That's a thing that you do in business where you spend money to make money. It's called capitalism, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It's a thing. And guess what? Us democratic socialists are not against that concept.
No, because we realize what happens when people invest, you know.
Yeah, there is such a thing as a bad business model, and we don't think those deserve to exist.
Yeah, you know, like the one.
We don't
currently
think they have a right to exist. We think you have a right to have the ability to attempt it.
And then when you fall on your ass, we're there to help you back up.
Yeah, we don't want you to starve, basically.
Man.
because we felt compelled we had to do it.
We felt compelled.
But it struck me over the weekend,
Oh, Jesus.
his genius.
You know, I felt compelled to do it.
I have said for
you know
a
what
long
I'm
time.
compelled to do most days?
Masturbate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take off my pants.
Yeah. I'm compelled quite often just to
Yep.
hold it.
Just sometimes just not even like fully masturbate. Just touch it.
Just be like, this is mine.
Just know it's there.
I've
Like,
got.
that's like a thing I do all the time.
I'm powerful.
Oh, look, there's that thing there.
And then I think about
My
like,
hand fits perfectly around it.
and then I think, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the audience that saves the republic. It is clear this was preparation and sanctification.
Sanctified by God, his audience is going to be the one that saves America. Glenn Beck, you
They're
conservative.
not gonna do shit, dude. They're just gonna go to their
They're not.
stupid job. They're gonna go to their stupid, not even great paying job. You know, they're gonna get $45,000 a year. Which, by the way, I would love to make $45,000 a year. But I'm just gonna say, like, that's what they make, and they're just gonna keep doing that. And they're not gonna think about what they hear. They're not gonna critically think about anything, and they're not gonna go fucking vote. And if they do go vote, they're gonna go straight party ticket, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
No one should, and like, unless you have a damn good reason, you should not vote straight party ticket. Sorry, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I just can't believe the ego on this guy. God, I can't believe this guy sometimes, man.
And they're gonna go vote. They're only gonna go vote on presidential years.
Yeah.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they think that's all
That's
that matters.
the only one. That's the only one that counts.
Man, this is terrible. Okay, that brings us
He's
to
awesome.
okay. We're
Awful.
9 minutes into it. We're kind of a little bit short this week because we've done 30 a couple of times now, and it's late as shit because yeah. Anyway,
And-
you guys don't
and-
need excuses,
yeah.
and yeah,
He doesn't deserve any more time.
no, because fucking Glenn Beck. And there were a lot more clips of him talking with the audience, saying, you guys are the anointed ones. You're the ones that are going to
Oh,
save the
he's-
republic.
he's going to
he's
the one,
awful.
For fuck's sake.
He's just
Jesus Christ.
You're voting
God.
for a political office. You're
He's
not
seriously
voting for
just,
God.
Like, mentally masturbating these people, isn't he?
It's terrible. It's really fucking
Yeah.
horrible.
Chosen
He is.
ones. You're so special. You know what I can tell you about our listeners? You're all right, I guess.
Yeah, you're okay.
Some of you,
The people listening to this
some of
right now
you,
are
and
fucking
none are
awesome.
Patreons,
Yeah.
but some of you are kind of gross.
Yeah, there are
Probably.
a couple.
I'm
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
There's a couple. Most of you are all right.
Yeah.
Well, somebody on our.
I mean, we
when
love
we're-
you all,
really
but
appreciate you listening.
When
I
we,
love that.
when we were talking Donald Trump last week about his hair comb over and how he must have one on his pelvic region as well, somebody commented, be like, yeah, could you imagine his pelvic comb over? And then like a couple of minutes later, he edited his comment. He's like, oh, you went there. I was like,
of course we went there.
yes,
Of course we went there.
low hanging fruits. There you go. That's how we do things.
Please.
It's not even really that low.
I
Nope.
ship shriveled fruits, and you know it because he has to point out how much they're not.
Yeah. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the Patron show. Thanks for everybody for listening. But we are off. We're going to bed. We'll catch you again next week with another episode. Talk to you guys later. See ya.